Well, Josh, rate this one for you guys. This feels like a really good win for you guys.
Yeah, that's probably one, if not the best, one of the best teams that we played. They're extremely scrappy, and I told these guys with about 2 minutes left, we looked at their film of the last games where they've had 2 minutes left, and they've been down 10, down 20, and they come back in 2 minutes. So for these guys to dig in and grind that victory out against an extremely talented and well-coached team is huge for us. Yeah, it's a great experience.
Can you walk me through that 27-second stretch where you hit those 2 threes to kind of get things going after you drop down 7?
I hit 2 threes. J-Mac, I think it's J-Mac found me on one and just rolled in, and then the next one just went in. I don't know, just trying to make plays, and it worked.
For you guys, that changed things? I mean, just sparked some momentum after you guys were really kind of struggling for a while?
I mean, yeah, I got us right back in the game. I mean, I made it a 1-point game. And then from then, we just knew we had to keep getting stops. If we kept getting stops, we'd put ourselves in position to win, like we did.
Nice sweater, by the way. I like it.
Alan, it felt like the whole game was played. It felt like it was played at your tempo and not their tempo. Did you feel that you guys could control how the speed of the game went today?
That was a big thing that we talked about, trying to stop this team. They play in the 80s, 90s, they score a lot of points, so we were trying to really control their breaks and make sure that we had a lot of time of possession of the ball, limit their opportunities to try to get up shots because they're a very talented team, and I think we accomplished that tonight.
After the first media timeout, I think there was a combined 21 points, and then it really settled down in that first half. What changed? Was it something that was said in the huddle to, all right, let's focus on slowing the tempo, or what changed there?
I think we just always kind of try to control it. And every huddle we go into, it's always something different that they tell us that we need to focus on. And I think we always just listen to them, and we're all into the huddle. And I think just us playing Wyoming, like I say every time, we just got to sit down, get stops, and I think we always try to do that when we go out and play.
Josh, how scary is playing a team like that? That averages 88 points a game. I mean, you feel like they're going to get a 10-0 run just about any time they want. Talk about the defense you guys played. I know they scored 75, but they had 50 with like 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say any of these guys were scared. I don't know if it's a scary situation. It's definitely a big opportunity, and you get to see what you're made of, especially with everybody saying, oh, we're too young, no experience, blah, 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 blah. And as you can see tonight, it doesn't matter with us. These guys played their tails off, and they handled that last stretch pretty well when they were running and jumping and playing their typical scrappy play. And I think we had 7 turnovers the first half and 4 in the second, and barely any with that press on.
Was defense even maybe more paramount today when you had some of those stretches? I think one time you went without a field goal for 8 minutes, 19 seconds, and then the second half for 5 minutes, that you guys can stay in the game if you get stops. That's what you always talk about. If you're not hitting shots, that you can do that. Was it just kind of an example of today?
Yeah, perfect example today, especially with the team that plays in the hundreds and in the 90s. And we're not scoring the ball well to start the game off, and then to sit down and lock up on defense and hold a team that plays in the hundreds 25 points under is a compliment to this team and this coaching staff.
Jason, what does it say about your team? You guys are up 2, about a minute and a half left to go. Everybody thinks Josh is going to get the shot, and the ball winds up in Trey's arms and he knocks down the 3. I guess just talk about the confidence you guys must have in each other.
I mean, I think we're all confident in each other to take big shots like that. I mean, it's just whoever's open at that time, and we got confidence in that person to knock it down. I mean, it's usually going to be in Josh's hands, but I mean, if it happens to be in someone else's, then I mean, that's fine with us.
With these 3 games in 4 days, how crucial is it to start with a win, just get up on the right foot?
I mean, I think that was big for us. I mean, this was a great team, a great win for us, and now we got 1 day, and then we got another game right away. So I think we can build off this and try and get 2 more wins.
Yeah, Alan, talk about now you got to go to Vegas. You got back-to-back games. I know you guys play a lot of minutes. I guess just talk about what you guys have to get done now in the next 24 hours before you play Marshall on Monday night.
I think us 3 guys, last year we played in a tournament. It's quick turnaround games like that. So I think we'll just come out, be prepared and do the same thing that we always do. Listen to what the coaching staff has to tell us about Marshall and go out there and try to play and do exactly what they say and try to get another win.
Josh, for you, is this an exciting kind of little tournament here? Do you get to get out of Vegas for a couple days and kind of see where you're at right before conference play starts?
Yeah, it is. Like you said, it's quick turnaround games, and that's something that we want to be doing in March. So, it's good to get the experience right now, and even in conference, you have 1 or 2 days of rest max before you have another dominant team coming in, or you're going there to play them. So it's definitely a great experience, and it's a good experience to play away from home as well.
You guys were only one back on the boards tonight after I think 18 last time, 20 the time before. How much did that change things, being able to limit some of those second opportunities?
It's huge. That's how New Mexico State came back in the game, second chance opportunities, and that's how Cal actually won the game, was second chance opportunities. So our bigs really took it personally tonight when they started rebounding early, and they didn't get much the rest of the game. So that's a credit to our bigs.